Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as Goalie. We are on Distillery, and it is Emmett, Techhank, Maggie and Torvald for this one. It's a bit of a palish map, obviously. We're actually going to do default, I think, for this. Bit of a soft spot for the default skins. Way back when, you know. We'll do traversals and we'll get this one started. Weakest link is obviously Techhank, as we always say, just because the bot doesn't understand how to properly play him. So he suffers in that regard. Techhank, if he was in the hands of a player, is quite decent because he essentially stacks shields while tracking the monster instead of proactively shielding like the regular Hank does. The problem is that the bot plays him like regular Hank, so he basically just provides chips of shield rather than the full bars. So yeah. But anyway, you know. If it is your first video, first and foremost, just ignore me. I do apologise about the voice as well, ADHD commentary. I was heavily intoxicated the night before this video was recorded, and it does things to my voice. So, you know, we're going to recover that from that slowly but surely. But yes, if it is your first video, welcome. We're currently playing as the monster, obviously, and missing a lot of leap smashes. We're filling this bar up that you can see above his back there, because when we fill that we will be able to evolve, which is where our power spike comes from. Monsters at stage 1 in this version of the game want to completely ignore hunters and stay hidden, because we are very weak. So we're just going to be concerning ourselves with feeding and introducing the novelty of Darwinism to wildlife that massively overestimates itself. We're going to get a bit of a move on because they are coming. Good thing about Goalie is he is the fastest monster in the game, so if he wants to run away, he will, and there is nothing you can do about it unless you have harpoons. This team does have harpoons, but Maggie is placeable harpoons. It's probably one of the only instances where Griff is actually quite decent, because Griff has a point and click harpoon gun. So we do have the evolve ready, so we're going to get a bit more distance because I did alert birds there, and then we'll grab it. It'll be over here, to be honest. It should be alright, we'll do it behind here. These little dickheads, man. That's fine. We'll learn how to throw rocks, as we do. At stage 2 as Goalie. We'll top the armour up and then we'll get in there for the first fight. One thing to mention about this map as well, is you'll probably notice if you have only got the stage 2 version of the game, because there are some people who only have the stage 2 version. Legacy was only available to those who bought the original. Somebody's already been down, what the fuck? Who's that? Maggie? Okay. You'll notice that this version of Distillery is a lot darker. And better, to be honest. Just because, you know, this version of the game is more centred around its sci-fi horror elements. Something they should have stuck to, rather than turning it into fucking Fortnite with stage 2. Did wonders for the atmosphere, you know, when the sun goes in. Did want to drop rock that. Very close to getting splash on him. It's fine. He is isolated though, so he is probably going to go down here. He's got nobody to shield him as well. Nice. We'll get out of there though, because I've got no armour now. Everybody's arrived. But yeah, it's a lot darker and more atmospheric. A lot of the maps were in this game. But, you know, it was moving towards what I always talk about when I say, you know, modern gamers and things like that, because, you know, it was a case of, they probably brighten, I'm not going to say it's for certain, but they probably brighten the maps up for the, you know, the argument of, oh, I can't see, you know, all this. It's like, well, I can see, you know, all this. I don't know, my eyes aren't exactly stellar either, you know, but It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me how people could legit not see on this map, or maps like this, in any game that exists, to be honest, because I've heard it used in a couple of games as an argument, where, you know, things are too dark. Partly in Dead by Daylight as well, when they made the farm maps in Dead by Daylight, which were arguably one of the best horror maps in the game because they were so rustic and dark, into fucking daytime maps, you know? It's like, why? It's a fucking horror game. Well, it was anyway. It's not an horror game anymore, Dead by Daylight. I've been into that numerous times. I'm actually getting out of here because... Where am I getting out of here? We've done enough to this team, to be honest. That's Goldie for you, though. I can try for Torvald with this slither of armour. I think he's used... No, that was Hank's shield, I think, wasn't it? I think it was, anyway. I'm legit stuck. There we go. There we go. Excuse me? Okay. Those metal bones are actually lore accurate, are they? Gameplay accurate? We will go and grab the stage up here now. Yeah, we do deviate into the passion rants on this channel, even though I'm speaking like this because there's been an upscale in views recently, so... Just to, you know, make you aware if you do plan on sticking around. Things get heated, but I assure you my intentions are for the greater good. I'm just somebody who's not very happy with the direction this genre went, ladies and gentlemen. For a while, I did enjoy Dead by Daylight, because Dead by Daylight is obviously the game I do reference a lot in these sorts of rants. And it's one of the factors that makes me rant about it as well, because I did enjoy Dead by Daylight at one time, but these days they've oversimplified it massively, gave survivors loads of... They've gave survivors fucking C4s and flashbangs, put it that way, that's all I need to say really. Or should be all I need to say, you know. In a game where you're supposed to be scared of killers and it's a horror game, allegedly, you know. But it is what it is, as I say. The other half of that argument is what you're basically seeing on your screen. If you think this, you know, if you think Dead by Daylight looks better than this, then there's no help for you, to be honest. But, you know, hey, that was a sneaky harpoon. Because it's not really biased to me, it's just literally factual that this looks miles better than Dead by Daylight. In my eyes, so, you know. We'll go see what we're dealing with. Well, we know what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a team that is on the back foot. We do hit Emmett with that. Splash on him. I don't know why I'm playing him like he's Meteor Goliath. Goodbye, medic. It's going to be a bit of a stomp, this, as I say, because they don't have much of a support, because the bot doesn't understand how to play, as I said, but, you know. Okay. It's going to remove fast revives. Actually ducked that. Didn't quite get that, that's fine. Dude, it's in behind his shield. Oh, she's there. Okay, I was about to say where she got. Settled over her. That's going to be it there. She's not going to live for 10 seconds. There you go. I say it needs decent teamwork and everything to bring stage 3s down. You can actually do it. It's quite rewarding when you do as well. As I say, this is bots though, because that's what we've been confined to with this game, so there are people who still play multiplayer, but I can't because of time zones. That's something I've been having to mention a lot recently, but you know, it is what it is. There is a playlist on my channel of me playing multiplayer games of this game, so, well, it'll be the stage 2 version, but there's a couple right at the beginning of that playlist where we did multiplayer Legacy at the beginning of the hype train, but then we mostly went on to stage 2 because that's where everybody went, so, but there you go. There it is. We are confined to bots, ladies and gentlemen. It is this or nothing, and I am not doing nothing with a game that looks and plays this good, to be honest, so you're getting bots. But there you go. I hope you've enjoyed regardless, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.